Welcome back to the Ain't Talking About Nothing podcast, episode 6. Let's skip this shit and get right to it.
Oh, what you want to talk about?
What you been up to, man?
I've been chilling, man. I've been really trying to focus on my health and my wealth, you know.
What kind of changes you been making?
Got me a little new job. Ain't been drinking as much. So, you know, I either cut out like Friday or Saturday. Like, it's got to be like one or the other. And I don't drink on Sundays anymore.
Oh, so you been eating some avocado toast?
No. I'm not going that far. I'm just saying, like, I've been really trying to work on my wealth and not spend as much money.
Facts. I mean,
so that I can, like, do what I want to do when it comes up. Like, when Labor Day weekend comes up, I want to be able to, like, do whatever the hell I want to do.
Fair enough. What about you, Dave?
Man, been doing the same. Just trying to save money, not succeeding. Trying.
Why not?
Man, I don't know. You know what? Honestly, food, man. I just spend too much money on food.
Yeah.
Eating out all the time.
Hey, baby.
But, man, I've been maintaining.
Sometimes good grub, though. Like, I mean, you can't really, like, pass up good
saying?
grub.
Hey, I might die tomorrow, man. I want to go out with a good meal.
Yo, wasn't we talking about that the other day?
Yeah,
It was like,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? You might die tomorrow. You never know.
You don't want to get upstairs and be like, damn, man, I kind of wish I would have hit that one
You know
spot.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, I ain't never been to roof, Chris.
But outside of that, man, I've been good. Just chilling, relaxing. Thinking about my health. Thinking about life.
Yeah.
Trying to better my life, so...
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
some
it
Taco
goes.
Bell already feel terrible.
Damn, so
Yeah.
You about to be up.
Oh, no, I'll be
The
straight.
BGs.
Nah, my stomach's a tank, so I'll be all right.
Fair enough.
What you been up to, Kels?
Same old life. Yeah. Trying to make moves.
What you been up to?
Like I said, life. Just making moves.
Oh, he don't want to tell everybody. I feel you.
Yeah,
Just been living, man.
Working, living. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit. There's a country concert in town right now. Kane Brown. What if I blah blah?
Oh, is that the,
I think it's Brad Paisley.
That's
I
the
think.
black dude that sings country, right?
You know who Kane Brown is?
Well, I mean, maybe our listeners might not.
Oh yeah, he's the black dude that sings country.
He kind of fire, right?
What's this? No, I hate him. But I don't know. I feel like I hate every black country artist. So
I mean, I love Darius.
so I feel like you shouldn't be there. Like, just get out.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
You alt-right or something?
No, I don't know. I feel like they should leave country music to white people.
But you like it.
Yeah, I listen to it. I'm not trying to make it.
But, I mean, you like R&B, you don't try to make it. You like rap, you don't try to make it.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, but you don't say that to...
I get what you mean. Because the greatest rapper of all time is white too, so that makes sense.
Country's trash.
Let's get into it.
But no, hold on. So we have the country concert in town, and then we got Donald Dump in town too.
Oh, that's crazy. Trumpito was in town.
Why Trumpito.
Trumpito.
That's what I call him, right? Trumpito.
Y'all have any traffic issues with Donald Trump in town?
No, I didn't because I mean I work on the
Nope.
south side of town, so like,
Stay away from that stuff.
I was,
So when I used to stay by the airport, like everything would just be on lockdown. Like one day I had to call. Trump was in town behind my apartment, and like I couldn't get out, couldn't get in. Like I almost didn't want to get in or out because I was like, yo, what if they stop me and they're like, hey, you got a warrant for a traffic violation? You know what I'm saying? So,
they hit you with the mark. Doo, 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 doo.
so I called work and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to take a day off today.
You just wanted a day off.
No, I mean I did, but like at the same time, I didn't want to go through no traffic stops or anything.
Fair enough.
You never know when a nigga got warrants, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Hey, sometimes you really don't know.
Yo, you ever watch cops and like the people will be like, oh, you got a warrant, and like you can tell when someone's like literally surprised that they have warrants. They're like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah, but you can also tell when like the person has really rehearsed. Like,
Oh, are you
if I get
serious?
caught, this is what I'm gonna say. They're like, oh,
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
so shocked.
that is blasphemy.
How could I? You lied.
But so like my thing is, I guess I don't know the process, but like how do you know? This is gonna sound stupid. All right, like hey, if you did anything illegal, you have warrants, right? But like, how do you really know when you have warrants?
I mean, if you out here wilding,
Like, can you look it up?
I don't know. I'm a law-abiding
Yeah.
citizen.
you can actually. I mean, if you go on since we live in Charlotte, if you go on the CMPD or whatever, you can type in arrest inquiry and then you can type in warrant inquiry and then it'll pull up either or if you have one. So I mean, if you have some suspicion that you have a warrant, I mean, that means you there's a reason you might like be out here with a warrant.
Yo, I watched one episode and like it's wild because people have like suspended licenses and don't even know it. And like
I can attest to that.
and I jumped on the site afterwards. I was like, yo, what if I got a suspended license and I'm just out here wilding? So I went on there and luckily I didn't see nothing, but I was like, yo. But anyways, country concerts in town, Donald Trump's in town.
Also, there's a college game here too this weekend.
Oh yeah, Dub V in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Cashville, Tennessee.
Probably gonna be late. Also, shout out to American Idol. They're here this weekend too.
Damn, there's a whole bunch of shit going on.
City booming.
City kind of booming. And it's
City booming right now.
Well, what was it? Donald Trump was at Carmel Country Club. He was doing like some fundraiser for
and then,
the Republican Party.
And then he went to like CPCC.
He was at the Harris first, and then went over to the
Yeah.
The hell did he go to CPCC for?
That's where he signed the executive order.
Yeah.
For what?
Damn.
To help small businesses make like benefits easier for them to give their employees.
Yeah. Actually, like it kind of was a fire bill.
It was,
Like,
no,
it was a really fire bill.
It was a good one.
Yo, to all the
Did
people,
he tweet about it?
to all the people that like, call Trumpito like trash and all that. Like he actually like this is one of the moves where like he made that's kind of fire.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're liable to make one good move.
I mean, no, you give credit where credit's due. I mean,
Oh,
shoot
no,
50
no.
shots. One of them's going.
I mean, you gotta give him a credit for like something good that he does,
Yeah.
but he just does so much nut shit that like you don't even think about the good.
facts.
No, I mean
Because
he's
he's
doing
so-
his job.
yeah.
Like at the end of the day, he is doing his job.
Yeah.
He's golfing a lot.
Yo, he golfs a lot. Yo, and he golfs so much he should probably be on the senior tour.
But I mean, I actually wonder if he's good. Like I want to like if I wouldn't get sniped in the head.
I don't think it matters if he's good. He's rich.
Oh yeah, but like there's but
Probably
like
playing enough to get decent.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's golfed for a long
Yeah.
time, so I'm sure he's at least decent.
but like with golf, like and especially. And I actually like wonder. This actually brings up a lot of questions. Like, I wonder if he can bet on the golf course. Like, I wonder if like that's allowed.
I mean,
Because that's all they do is bet on the golf
probably
course.
not allowed, but I mean, he gonna do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's wild though. Like, cause like I'm wondering if he can bet. I'm wondering like, do they got to shut the whole golf course down? Like, does he go to his own private golf course?
I'm sure he does.
Well, what's that one joint in Florida where he always goes back to a lot?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Is he
so
in Pensacola
I don't know where it's at, but like, yeah, he'd be out there a lot.
with the MAGA hat?
But yeah, anyway, though, I mean, I know I skipped the intro this week, so you just jump right into it.
I know, man. We need the intro back.
I know.
That's all good. So what y'all want to talk about? What's been going on with like sports? We've already been talking about politics.
Football's about to start up.
Yeah,
Football
football.
on back, baby.
Hopefully, everyone is starting up their fantasy footballs and all that.
Yo, Slay Sunday, shout out.
Hey,
Man, I'm back on fantasy football this year.
Oh,
I
you
had to
took-
take
you
a
took a
break.
break?
I took a break,
it was
man.
messing with your mental.
Yeah, man. I needed to get away from that stress, but I'm back.
I feel you.
I'm back in the chaos.
All right,
Yo, was I in the championship last year?
No.
Who was in the championship last year?
I think Kai played. Yeah, Alex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I played Kai too. Get to the championship. I was dusting her off in like the last game. I was beating her by like 20 points.
I think you did. You did make it kind of far. From
What do you mean? I made it to the final round.
I don't remember. That was last year.
Yeah, whatever. I was dusting everybody off. Got to Kai.
You didn't win, so it didn't
And then I was beating Kai by like 20, and she had like one player left, and he got like 25 points, and I lost. But I was talking hell like cash shit
It'd be like
before,
that. It'd be like that.
and she woke
Stressful,
up.
man. I'm
That's
telling
the-
you.
that's
That's
the
why I
goat-
had to.
that's
That's why
the
I had to
goat
take
shit
a
about
break.
it.
So I had to take a break. But we back. We got the draft coming up.
Yeah, I had a draft in one of my leagues this past weekend, and I've been notoriously trash for the last 2 years. So hopefully the tables turn, but I don't know. My defense looks real stinky. So
Is Alejandro in this league too?
yeah, that's our
Oh, yo, how
tournament.
was Kels' team, yo?
No, it's booty.
Oh.
But my offense looks good though, which I think I probably have
Well,
the best offense.
whose defense? Whose defense did you get?
No, we do IDP.
You talking about our
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Your offense don't look good. Your team is trash.
Oh no, my offense looks great.
No, you universally have all acknowledged that you have the worst team.
Oh, I'm playing Kels. It's finna
Oh.
be a breeze.
My offense looks great. They're gonna hate though, but it is what it is. I'm used to the hate.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm only gonna be in that one league because I'm actually trash at fantasy, but I just lucked up. And-
Man, I thought I was good at fantasy, but I've realized that I'm actually kind of booty me.
well, no, Alex, you beating everybody by like 50 something points. Like dog. Like,
That's true.
But anyways, who y'all got for the Super Bowl this year?
I mean, it's
I know
early.
it's too early to tell.
early.
Blah blah.
It's early.
You can't call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can call it.
I can tell you that.
I always say my team's gonna be there, so I don't give a fuck.
I can tell you that the NFC though looks really good.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta dumb it down a little bit for me. You know, I don't follow football like that much.
So the NFC, there's a lot of teams in the NFC that I think could actually.
Okay,
be
yeah.
really
What's the
good.
NFC? Don't pay attention to that.
So you got the Giants. I think the Giants could be good this year. I think Green Bay could be good this year. I think the Rams could be good this year. Minnesota can always be good.
Saints still
The
gonna
Saints
be
are still
there.
going to be there. The Panthers, if they, the Panthers could be good this year.
The Eagles are defending champions.
Yeah, the Cowboys could still be good. Like, there's a lot of teams in the NFC that could.
Yeah,
actually,
NFC gonna be lit this year.
Really
Yo, do
take
y'all
it,
feel
man.
like the Eagles win was a fluke?
No,
Like, I
not
feel
a
like-
fluke at all.
I really
No.
feel like that shit came out of nowhere.
No, it wasn't
Nah.
a fluke because
Well,
they,
it came out of nowhere because they never win.
Yeah,
But they last year
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
they were good.
And they
they
won-
were really good.
and they won with their backup quarterback. So like that's not a fluke.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, they were rolling. Their
I guess
defense was
maybe-
good.
I guess maybe I never really followed them like the years before. But like, were they building up to being good?
But
Or,
no,
like,
see,
did they
the-
just like
Well, see, the Eagles actually are usually good. Like they just always fall short at like when it's win time.
Yeah.
But they actually usually have a good team. There might be a few years here and there that they're stink, but they usually have top NFC teams, but they just fall flat.
Facts.
Yo, I wish Carolina would make it back to the Super Bowl, man. The city was so lit when we went that one
I
time.
love the city when it's that.
Yo, everybody was dabbing in the streets.
That's good. That's
Everybody
good
hit the
energy.
Damn, dancing. Yeah. Ooh.
That's good energy. Bro.
It is.
How
it
many
is
years ago was
definitely
that? Was that 2016?
2015.
I don't know. I was in the building though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they won't be
2015.
back for a while, unfortunately.
Why
for
you
the
say
city.
that?
Trash.
I don't think they're trash.
Kind of simple.
I don't think they have all the pieces that they need, but
What pieces you think they need?
Everything.
I don't know.
All right, it's trash.
I mean, they could use a tune-up everywhere.
I mean, they weren't that great when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that
they
one
were.
year.
No, yeah, they were.
They had the
No,
MVP.
Their defense was better.
And, yeah, their defense.
And they
their
had the
defense was
MVP.
elite. Yeah, and they had the MVP.
Like
They had Cam. Cam was just on his shit.
the
That year.
MVP.
He was just on his shit that year.
The MVP.
It's like Aaron Rodgers. He's a fluke too. He won one Super Bowl, and everybody's like, "Oh, greatest quarterback of all time." Nigga stink.
Here we go. Okay, now
Stink.
I want to
Hey,
go.
speaking
Here
of
we
Aaron
go.
Rodgers, shout out to him. He got paid his bag.
did.
He definitely
He got
got the
paid
bag.
the
He got
bag.
the bag.
He don't deserve it though.
Greatest wide
Why not?
receiver of all time got paid
Talk
his
about it.
bag.
Who? Jerry Rice got paid again?
Odell Beckham Jr.
What?
Odell
Jerry Rice
Beckham
back?
Jr. got paid the bag.
What? T.O.'s back?
What?
Oh, come on.
Randy Moss came
Let's
back. man.
stop. Let's stop.
Wait, y'all really think Aaron Rodgers is that good though?
Yes.
Yeah, stupid.
I think he's the second coming to Dan Marino.
Whoa,
damn,
that's a
we
loser.
No, hold on. No. We're not talking about accomplishments. We're talking about when it comes to straight throwing thing.
You call me the second coming of Dan Marino, I'm getting up and I'm fighting somebody, dog. You're not
No,
gonna,
you're not.
gonna call me a
No, you're
fucking
not.
career loser.
Dan Marino threw the ball.
And he never threw a Super Bowl
Well,
win.
yeah, because it's not one person that's going to win a Super
It
Bowl.
don't matter. Don't ever compare me to that loser.
Has there ever been one player that won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Who?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl by
Yo,
himself.
they did give that Rockhead one ring. No, they gave him that thing, man.
I mean, I think he won one.
Well, no, he had
No.
two, right?
He won
he
two.
has two.
No quarterbacks winning by themselves. So, but Dan Marino can throw that thing.
Well, Ray Lewis
Aaron
won by
Rodgers.
himself.
No, he didn't.
You know who Dan Marino is?
He would have just murdered.
Because
the whole team.
y'all like basketball, right? Y'all like basketball.
Yes.
You know who Dan Marino is? Charles Barkley.
Chill. But that is true. I mean,
So are we saying that Charles Barkley wasn't good?
No, I'm saying
he was
Charles
great.
Barkley. No, I'm saying he was good. Yeah, but he wasn't the best. You're not going to compare.
he's not worth. He's not worth.
You comparing somebody with a ring to
I'm
somebody
talking about
that sits
when
at
it-
home with naked
I'm
fingers.
talking about when it comes to pure skills with throwing the ball.
Yeah.
That's all I said. I didn't say because if we talking about the greatest, then you would say Brady.
But Dan Marino has just as many rings as me.
Whoa,
But
you're
will we
gonna-
not say Brady though?
You're gonna fucking count out Montana.
No.
So do you think that Brady?
Yes, Brady is the
Okay,
greatest
so
of all
here's
time.
what I'll
Yes.
ask you:
Montana.
Do you think that Brady throws the ball better than Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Yes.
He has 5 rings.
Nah, see, y'all just
Fucking
talking
5
shit.
rings.
This is what y'all do.
He has 5
I'm
rings.
not baiting. I'm not baiting.
He
that.
has
Hold
5
on. Time out,
rings.
time
I'm
out.
not baiting that.
Time
No,
out.
it's not
I'm
like he
not
has
baiting
one or two.
How do you say somebody throws the ball better than him when he literally has 5 rings? And he's been to the Super Bowl 7 times.
Yes, the team was good.
Patriots
You got a top coach. Like it's a
So
team.
we're penalizing him for
So
that.
we're saying
what?
Tom
Okay,
Brady
okay.
threw the
Yes,
ball
yes.
to
Okay, that's
nobody?
cool. That's cool. Yes, that's cool. So if you're gonna penalize Tom Brady for that, then why don't we penalize Jordan for having the best coach, the best sidekick, and all that? So why is
Some
it?
people
well,
do.
Why does it work in Jordan's favor,
Some
but it
people
don't
do.
work in Tom
Hold on.
Brady's favor?
Tom Brady. I mean, Jordan does get some
Now,
slack.
let's keep
for
it
that.
consistent.
We just said,
But
Jordan
you
does
don't believe
get slack.
that. You don't believe that.
Because I think he was the best basketball player.
So why isn't Tom Brady the best?
I said, but I don't say Jordan is the best because he has 7 rings
6
or 6 rings. I never said that. I said that I think that nigga is he could shoot the ball, his aggression,
So,
his defense.
okay.
And I know he about to say, oh well, LeBron.
No.
I never take
I'm
anything
not
away from
going.
LeBron.
I'm not going there. No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. So Tom Brady, very accurate thrower, one of the best we've ever seen.
Not as accurate as.
Hold on. One of the best we've ever seen.
5 rings accurate.
5 rings in the NFL. To get 5 rings, that's crazy. He's been in the Super Bowl 7 times. So why doesn't he get the same respect that Jordan gets
He does.
in a harder sport?
He does. Who disrespects Tom Brady? What are you talking about?
You just literally
no,
called
'cause-
somebody with no rings better
I
than
said
him.
Aaron Rodgers has a ring. First
No,
of
no,
all.
you said Dan Marino.
I didn't say he was better. I never said he was better than Brady. I said Aaron Rodgers is the second coming of Dan Marino. When did I ever say anybody was better than Brady?
Oh, so do you think?
Did you hear me say that?
Do you think Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Exactly
come
my
on,
point.
man.
Come on.
Hell
man.
yeah.
See, that's walling.
Hell yeah.
So, Aaron Rodgers.
And here's why I'm gonna tell
Aaron
you that.
Rodgers doesn't even
No,
have
I
more
wanna hear- I
rings
wanna hear
than,
what Sean- I
than
wanna hear-
Eli.
I just had this conversation with somebody just the other day too. I think with Aaron Rodgers' pure throwing ability, he can win anywhere. If you take
That's cool.
if you swap teams, take Tom Brady out of the Patriots and put them in Green Bay and put Aaron Rodgers in New England.
That's not fair.
Tom Brady's not doing shit with that team.
Okay, so you're speaking from hypotheticals.
Tom Brady's teams haven't been good.
You know, Tom
Where do we
Brady.
get this narrative that the Patriots never have good teams?
Tom Brady wins with mediocre wide receivers. The best wide receiver he's ever had is Randy Moss, who's one of the greatest of all times. But that's
In his
the
Jordan
only,
Wizards
but
era.
that's the
So,
only one he's ever had.
Nah, that was Moss at the
he's
Wizards,
Won
yo.
with, he's won with what? David Branch or whatever his
Danny
name is.
Amendola.
What's his name?
Hold on, whoa.
Daniel
Hold
Branch.
on, whoa.
Deion Branch,
Okay,
yeah.
Moss is
Amendola.
is a big name. Moss is up here,
Yes.
but we're not going to disrespect guys like Wes Welker, Julian Edelman. We're not going to disrespect Gronk.
They are
all of these
No,
people that he throws to,
Gronk
and you
is
say
great.
he has nobody.
Gronk is great, but Gronk is later on in his career. He literally took
Gronk is another dude
he took
player.
duds to the promised
Gronk
land.
He's
stinks.
not taking duds though.
Wes Welker's a
He
dud.
had Brandon Cooks last year.
Hogan is a dud.
You naming Julian Edelman.
Dud. He just got the bag from
serious?
Miami.
Are we seriously
Wait, but
talking
No, I'm a
football?
dud.
I really don't.
Yeah,
I
Edelman
really
just
don't
got
get
the
the
back from-
argument that like Aaron Rodgers could be better than Tom Brady.
How?
Like I literally don't get that.
Yeah, it doesn't
You know
make
what?
sense.
I think Brady's where he is was the perfect pairing. I had this conversation. If the stars aligned,
Yes, and Jordan
for
and
New England,
Jordan and Phil was
No,
a
no, no,
perfect
that's
pairing.
fine.
it aligned.
That's fine, but when someone literally
And
like
the same thing with the Bulls. That was the perfect alignment
Yes.
of the
So,
stars.
so then that means Jordan's not the greatest of all time.
Some people argue that. So you can say that. Everybody has their own opinion.
So I'm
I personally don't think that, but I hear a lot of people who
So I'm
say
saying, so we're punishing. So
Bron and then Jordan.
So
And
you're-
then some
you're
people say
ba-
Jordan and then Bron.
you're basically punishing Brady for being a system quarterback and and having success.
Hold on, wait. How's he
just don't
being
get
how's he
how
being
Rodgers
punished for
is
being
better
a
than
number 2?
Brady.
That's not a punishment.
Number 2, come on, stop it.
This is not a punishment.
Stop it.
So number 2 is a punishment?
So how can you have...
There's like 30 quarterbacks.
How can you be tied for the most Super Bowl wins in NFL history, and there's a dude in the league right now with 1 ring
because
and people are calling him better than
the greatest of all time.
Because their system works.
Crazy.
That doesn't make sense.
That shit. No. So like, what I really want to know
If this
is
was
like,
2003, I would use the R word.
so when you say Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time, like you're really not
Thrower.
kidding. Like,
No, I'm just talking about thrower.
oh,
When it comes to just throwing the ball, that's all I'm talking about.
Montana was better than Aaron Rodgers.
He don't throw better than Aaron Rodgers.
He
No,
did.
he doesn't. No, he didn't.
He had more rings to show.
Did. They got
Rings
more
doesn't
hardware.
mean you're a better thrower of the football.
so now rings don't matter. Oh, okay, here we go.
So does rings mean
are-
that you're the best shooter?
No, but I mean,
Because if
I
that's
need-
the,
I
if
need
that's the
ring.
argument, then
Sorry. Oh, no.
Is KD not the
Hold
best?
on, no. You might be right. No, actually, you are right. But I just needed to be consistent.
So why y'all
So
arguing
now-
with me
so
if
now-
I'm just saying I'm right?
So now rings don't matter.
I'm just floored when I get on social media and people are like, finally, the greatest quarterback of all time got his payday.
Aaron Rodgers,
I'm like,
get
yo,
that
get
bag.
the fuck out of here.
Get
man.
that
Sorry.
bag. Aaron Rodgers, get that bag.
Who else got got
Truthfully,
a bag?
Aaron Rodgers is under Eli.
I'm not gonna say that.
And who else got a payday? OBJ?
Yeah,
Odell
salute.
got
salute,
paid his bag.
Salute to Odell. Yeah, Donald just got paid too.
A lot of people got
And
that. A lot of
and
people
Mac is
getting
about
that
to get
bag,
Mac
man.
is about to get paid. You don't think so?
And you know what? It's also monumental too, especially Odell's contract, because wide receivers have historically
getting
not
screwed.
been getting paid the way I believe they should
Yeah.
be.
That means AB is about to get the bag.
Yeah,
too.
so now with him getting that record breaking contract, highest paid wide receiver of all time, wide receivers about to start getting that money.
Yo, aren't y'all kind of scared that OBJ got that payday though? I feel like he's about to like start slacking off.
He's been doing that.
No, he's never slacked off.
Yeah, he is.
His number, he was hurt all last year, but look at his
He's
numbers
hurt,
every year.
he's
Like
hurt
a
because he be
ballerina.
on Instagram doing the Michael Jackson.
No,
Thriller
he got
and
hurt
shit.
because he turned his ankle.
Yeah, if he would stay off his feet from dancing so much, he could preserve his feet for the game.
And he was just on the mic like, yo, everyone's like, yo, why ain't the lion doing lion stuff?
You know
You
what
can
I'm
stop
saying?
dancing.
And he was like, yo.
I see what's going on.
Anytime I'm out,
I see what's going on. We just having jokes. We
No,
just-
no, no,
it's
no.
joke
I
time.
really don't think
It's
anybody who
joke
got a
time.
payday deserved their payday.
Hey, did you see
I really
that
don't.
ever? He was like, anytime I'm out, yo, they treat me like a circus animal. They be like, yo,
Oh,
dance
on
Odell,
LeBron show.
dance
Hey, shout out
Odell.
to LeBron for
No,
the,
yo,
for the
LeBron's
shot.
new show is
And,
dope.
and I was like, yeah, they want you to dance because, dog,
That's all
you
you
be
do.
dancing.
you be dancing all the time.
be dancing,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
But what I'm gonna say,
maybe
I'm
your
cool.
fucking ACL and ankles and shit wouldn't be so weak if you were stopped fucking
But you know what?
kicking.
I'm cool with all the jokes because
Sorry for cussing.
you pull up the numbers. Odell's numbers are stupid.
I like Odell.
I mean, his numbers speak for the bag. You can argue. Some people can argue. AB should have got the bag too, which he did get paid. He was the highest paid until Odell just got his bag. But hey, the numbers speak. Numbers
then-
don't lie.
That's what it is.
And then,
There you live.
yo, who's the wide receiver on the Browns? That's pretty good, I guess.
Oh, Landry.
Yeah, they just got Jarvis Landry.
and the dude that can't
They
stay
got
off the weed.
they got Flash. Yeah,
Oh, the
Gordon.
dude who's in rehab.
Yeah.
and they got Flash. Hey, the
I
Browns.
hope he gets well.
Preseason wise, they've been looking good.
Hope
They
the
been
Browns
looking
figure
good,
something
man.
out.
Treats weed like Demi Lovato treats coke.
Chill.
Yeah, he can't stay off.
Yo,
he
the
can't
whole
stay
Browns
off.
be in rehab, dog.
Nah, it just be Flash. Flash, man. He can't stay away from get off the weed.
Money making Mitch was in there too, man.
Yeah, Manziel was out there.
Oh yeah, Manziel, man.
But I mean,
he in the Canadian league
yeah,
now.
he was on the Lovato.
He like a backup in the Canadian league or some shit.
Nah,
He's
he
gonna
got
fall
back
from
up.
grace.
We might have to continue this when we get back because y'all speaking reckless right now.
Let's talk about it.
We'll be right back. You.
Oh, I'm supposed to bring us back. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? We back. I was doing a little boxing, John. I've been watching a lot of Mike Tyson hype videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I don't. YouTube, man. I've been trying to YouTube like you.
I feel you.
Well, we was talking about
YouTube, you throw me the bag because I be on there all day.
Shut up. We've been we was talking about Odell. What's his name? Sam Darnold. Who got the bag?
Oh, Donald. Yeah, Donald.
Donald.
Yeah, Donald got the bag today.
Damn, I really don't know football.
He's like the highest defensive player like paid
What did he
ever
get,
or some shit.
Oh, Aaron
153?
Darnold from
Was it 153
Rams?
or
The Rams.
163 or 166 or some shit?
Yeah, Aaron Darnold from the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got paid.
Yeah, the Rams. How they got all this money?
I don't know, man. Honestly,
They got everybody
but
over
they
there.
still got to pay some people because I think they got to pay their quarterback because I don't think they paid him yet.
Golf.
Yeah, they got to pay Goff if I'm not
Geoff.
mistaken.
Geoff.
Gurley, I don't know what Gurley's contract
Is it still in his
looks
rookie?
like. I don't know. I want to say yeah.
Goff and Gurley are both on the rookie.
Yeah, so I think they
So
they gonna have to.
They lucky right now. So it's
Yeah,
win
they-
now. It's
they
win
go-
now.
Yeah, they're gonna have to toss that money.
Actually, no. Gurley just got paid. Remember, that's why Bell was a little.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
You're right,
Gurley
you're
did just
right.
get paid. Yeah.
he did just get paid. So they're gonna have to pay Goff. They'll have to pay him next. But,
Geoff.
No, they could just tell him to go somewhere else.
He's replaceable.
but football's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit this year. I'm happy for it to be back. Excited. We need football.
I noticed they haven't talked about Kaepernick in a while.
Yeah, they have. He
Oh,
just
well,
he
like-
just got his grievance.
Yeah, he just got his
Yeah, he's
grievance
still out.
approved.
He's still
Yeah.
out there. He's still
No,
out there.
He's still out here.
No,
for
but
the
I mean,
cause.
as far as like
Well, he hasn't played in 2
headlines
seasons.
or whatever, I know.
No, he's still headlining. I mean, they.
Yeah, he's still in the. He's still out.
And then
there.
you still got players out there doing the calls for him. Salute to Kenny Sales and all.
Oh
that.
yeah, that's why I'm waiting for the first games to see who kneels.
They've already been kneeling.
No, I'm waiting for
Preseason.
I'm waiting for the real game.
Oh, I can tell you who's gonna kneel. You got
like the whole 49er squad.
Nah, they didn't rock with him like that. Stills is gonna kneel. Jenkins.
Nah, the 49ers gonna kneel. I want to say, is it the Dolphins?
Yeah,
I think
Stills.
the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's rocking with it. It's like,
Because their owners came
The
out.
Ravens.
Their owners already came out and said they would pay for
Anybody,
fines.
yeah.
So, they gonna kneel.
Jerry Jones said, "My boys
take
will
away
be
that
standing."
Huh?
Didn't they take away that fine though?
No,
Not
they
that
put
I
it up.
heard of.
They put the decision on the back burner.
My Negroes will be standing.
The Dolphins.
Yeah,
The Dolphins, remember, first they said they were going to find whoever they wanted to.
Yeah.
And then, it came out with a controversy, and then they, kind of backpedaled on it.
yeah.
My Negroes gonna be standing.
Oh yeah, Jerry Jones said, "You best believe my boys gonna be towing the line."
If you want to stay in the big house, you gonna be standing.
Oh, hey, and Dak came out too, and Dak was like,
Oh, he's trying to keep his oikos thing. 'Cause,
"Oh yeah." He was like, "This is not the time and place." And Jerry Jones came out and said, "Yeah, my boy got the big beer."
The big beer.
Go and go over there and get you a big beer.
So he earned himself the big beer. Salute to Dak.
Yo, that is hilarious because they didn't take away the sponsorship for talking about kneeling, but Cam Newton's like, oh snap, a girl talking about routes. Yo, I thought that was so. I can't say that.
Hey, here we go.
I thought that was so whack.
Oh, yeah, no, that was
You
whack
knew
on
what
Cam's
context?
part.
No, we all know what context he meant it in. He didn't mean
No.
like you're a girl, so you don't. Like,
That's
he,
exactly what he meant.
dog,
he said,
was just talking.
no, he said, "Oh shit, you a girl that knows football?" And she's like, "Yeah, dumbass, this is my job."
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that.
everyone else thought it. He just couldn't say it.
Well, then maybe he should have been smarter.
But
Should've
our
been.
president's out there tweeting.
Well, they ain't going. I see what you're
That shit's
saying.
whack, dog.
I see what you're saying.
That's so whack.
They hold football players to a higher standard
No,
than
they
the
don't.
president.
No, they
So
don't.
I feel you. I feel
No,
what you're saying.
Okay, so
So whack, man.
a girl, she asked him specific football questions that any reporter would ask him, and because she was a female, he was like, "Oh, damn, you know that? 'Cause
No,
you a girl."
I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. We're just saying that it's crazy that he seems to get more flack for it than all of the crazy
Nah,
things that Donald Trump said.
because the court of public opinion holds him accountable too.
no, what I honestly thought was whack is that she took it if I were her, I would have just laughed at it and been like,
Why?
why not?
Because she was being
it's not-
disrespectful.
It's not like you shot a bow and arrow in her fucking heart.
I don't
or anything.
think
She
these
was being
people,
disrespected.
I don't think these people really get offended. I think they see opportunity. They're like, okay, this is all I gotta do. All I gotta do is say I
Here
was
we go.
offended, and guess what? Her name's out there.
Here we
Cam
go.
Newton offended.
That doesn't benefit her.
A female reporter. Yes, it does. It gets your name out there.
We're
She
talking
might-
about it right now.
She might have been an unknown. We don't know.
She trends for what, like a day, and then
That's important to some people. Trending
more than
for a
I
day.
It's more than I
Think about it. Trending for a day. She probably never trended in her life.
A lot of people have not trended in their life.
All right, so
I think she probably really just truly took offense to that, which she should, and she's deserving.
I'm
to
not
take
saying
offense
she
to that.
didn't like need to take offense to it. I'm just saying like, and at the end of all, it really wasn't that big of a deal.
Yes, it was.
women just taking the power back nowadays. They fighting a good fight.
And I'm with him. I stand with him on that.
It was a 2-part. He was kind of
I ain't going that far though.
he was kind of complimenting her like,
Oh, he was?
like you know your stuff.
No, well, yes,
But it's disrespectful
it's
to
a-
other women
it's a
they
back-
don't usually know their stuff.
They don't.
it's a backhanded compliment.
True. And nothing he said was false.
There's a lot of women that know a lot more about football than all of us sitting in here.
No, that's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback.
It's a lot of women that
Yeah,
know more
that's
than
not
Dre.
true.
Say that.
Well, Dre doesn't watch sports.
Yeah, I do. I watch basketball, college basketball at that.
But anyway, we said we're gonna wrap that one up.
Oh yeah, y'all want to talk about Astro World?
No, I just want to talk about I mean, we all like music and shit like that, so we get
Climate.
Yeah, so we get into that. Ooh,
How y'all feel about Astro World?
I actually want to say like before I get
I
into
think the
Astro
first
World,
like 4 or 5 songs are good, and then after that it kind of falls off. 5%.
well, before I get into like the whole Astro World or whatever, I think this year alone has been a really good.
It's been a
year.
good year
Oh,
for
that-
music,
It's
man.
been a really
There's been some good
year.
albums coming out.
There's been some bums too, but it's been really
Well, I think
good.
everything kind of fell into place because a lot of artists that didn't come out with a lot of stuff, they're like all coming out with it now. Like it's kind of like all in sequence, like stars
Yeah.
are aligning, whatever. Like y'all said with like
Yeah, they've been
Uzi.
dropping
like
a lot
Drake
of
hadn't
music.
come out with something in a while. And
What do you
Trap-
mean? Oh, wow, Drake has put an album out every year.
No, not every year.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
For the most part. So this year he put out
Whatever.
Scorpion. Last year was
I'm not
More
gonna argue
Life.
with you about-
The year before that was Views.
Oh, you're counting More Life? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, because he put that out.
Oh, okay, that's fine. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of artists who put out not every year, like put out this year.
Yeah, like Travis.
Yeah.
Travis Scott hasn't put out an album in like a few years.
A few years. Birds in the Trap came out like what?
Birds in the Trap.
Yeah,
That was
like last
trash.
year.
Though, so
Yeah, see, you be counting all this
Hey,
trash.
it's
But yo,
easy to
but
it's
yo-
easy to forget trash albums.
Okay, but that doesn't give
Throwaway album.
But y'all still giving out false information.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are.
Well, give us the right information.
I don't believe
then.
More Life came out last year.
Billboard.
Well, it did.
I'm checking it.
And for somebody that cares about the fucking
I
stats
don't
on the
listen to
board
More
so
Life.
much.
When did Birds in the Trap come out?
I want to say 2016.
Dog.
2016.
So about 2 years ago.
Probably, yeah, about a year and a half. 2 years. Yeah, somewhere around there.
And then before that, it was Days Before Rodeo.
No, it was Rodeo.
Oh, Rodeo.
And then Days Before Rodeo was the mixtape.
More Life was so doomed.
Yeah, he was overdue, but I like this climate, man. Everybody dropping.
Yeah.
And you know what? I like this climate of very little promo for albums. I like when them shits just drop. Or when it's like they just come out and tweet
I think-
like in a week my album's
Yeah,
dropping.
I
I
think-
like that.
I think we're in a time where like everybody has a short attention span. So you
I
really
was thinking about that today.
What?
Like, I think
short attention span.
You know, yeah. And
Yeah.
I was thinking because like we don't own CDs anymore, so like when you're at home, you're not like, yo, I'm gonna throw on More Life. Like you're literally scrolling through your phone, like, let me listen to More Life. Oh shit, Nothing Was the Same was fire too. Like you have so many options.
Yeah, you got a lot of options
Like
now.
like back when y'all are gonna make fun of me, but I'm just saying like back when I had like Limp Bizkit CD, like that shit rolled for so long. I know y'all listen to Limp Bizkit.
Yo, Dre used to do it all for the nookie.
Yo, Limp Bizkit was fire. But what I'm saying is like whatever CD you had, like that was your new CD for a while.
That was your new CD,
For
man.
a while.
Hey, you used to put it in a case real careful so it ain't get
Yeah.
scratches.
No, you're not lying because you remember the shit where like when you were driving before everybody had like the Bluetooth connection and all
Yeah.
that, like you had the CD case over the visor.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember when I got robbed, yo, and they took that from me.
Yo, you had all the.
I
They
was
took all your
hurt.
Carters.
Yo, I was so hurt.
Damn.
Yo.
Took the Carters from you.
Yeah, because I deadass played Carter 2 and Jeezy the Recession for like 2 or 3 years straight. Like those were my CDs.
Today I was in the car and I had realized that I hadn't listened to Ray Shrem's second album in a really long time. So I threw on Astroworld and I was like, I feel like I haven't listened to Astroworld in a while either.
And it was probably like 4 days.
Yeah, it was probably like 4
Yeah.
days. And then I was like, yo, I feel like I haven't listened to Post Malone in a while. So I threw on Post Malone. And like I got like an overload. I was like, yo, I got like way too much shit to listen to.
Go ahead.
So let's get back into like the attention span and why it correlates with like artists giving very little promo for their albums and just dropping them so suddenly.
So I feel like with everyone's attention span being so like short and everything is just coming out so quick,
Instant gratification.
You don't need a lot of promo because people are going to check it out for however long they want to check it out anyway. So when your shit drops, if they want to check it out, they're going to check it out. And then if it's trash, they're probably only going to listen to it that one time.
So
and
the
then if they
promo is
like
not
it,
needed.
So it's not needed anymore.
It's not needed. I agree.
So it's
I
like
agree.
it's like beneficial now to a certain extent versus like back in the day. So like imagine you're someone like I don't want to call names on these artists because they'd be like wild offended on that shit. But like let's use like Trippie Redd for an example. Like back in the day, you necessarily wouldn't be checking for no fucking Trippie Redd album. But because everyone's attention span is so small, you're like, you know what? I got 45 minutes to spare.
I'm gonna check them
I'm
out.
gonna listen to them. So it's beneficial to the artist now, as far as like getting your music to actually be heard.
And as
versus
a fan,
back in the day, because I wouldn't go buy no fucking Trippie Redd.
Yeah,
album.
I feel you on that. As a fan, I just like
Sorry,
the shock
Trippie, I just had to
value.
use you.
Like, I like just one day opening up Apple Music and you browse and you're like, oh shit, it's a new album.
Thugger.
Yeah, it's a new
And you
album.
just like,
Yeah.
I like it much better than promo because with promo, especially artists on labels and things like that, the albums get pushed back too.
But you
so
know-
I hate when I'm leading, like when an artist promotes, like I'll give you,
I like this combo.
I'll give you Slime Language, and Young Thug just dropped
Garbage, booty meat.
slime Language,
Yeah.
and I'll say that like he kept pushing it back. It's gonna drop at midnight on this day. It doesn't come. That irritates me. I prefer it
But
if it's
that's
just
because
like,
of the instant gratification.
Yes.
yeah, I prefer if it's just dropped and you just like, there it is.
the
Ray
man.
Shrem kept doing that
The
too.
microwave era, man.
Yeah, we in the microwave era, man. That's
But
true.
and two, like what that does now is like you appreciate music more when like back in the day when you had to like actually go out and like get it.
You do, I agree.
You remember having to like actually go purchase music.
It
Are
was
you
a
saying you
part-
appreciated it more back then?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
because
so,
it was a
like-
process.
and it
Like
might
you
not
had to
even-
go
yeah.
to the store. You had to look for that album. If the album was a big album, it was probably sold out.
Yeah.
You had to go to another store.
Yeah.
Like,
And so like the music now probably doesn't sound as bad as what we think it does just because it's just easily accessible.
Like, so in my other group chat, they're like all raving about this bass or bass or whatever album, bass or whatever. They're like, yo,
Daisy,
yo,
you
this
think
album
that
fire.
mine
I don't
song-
want to hear that
Woo!
bullshit.
That shit
But,
is
like,
fire.
They love
though.
it. They love it.
Yeah, that
And
shit is
I-
fire.
I'm like, dog, I'm not listening to him. And they're like, yo,
Nah.
Dre, your
Nah, it's
music is
fire.
trash. And I'm like, nah, I listen to Billboard charts. And they're
Well,
like,
he's on the
"Oh,
Billboard."
Not high enough for me.
Yeah, he is. He's like top 20. What are you talking about?
I don't even know. I haven't even heard the song.
He has a song called Mine. That's like top 20.
And how
What are
long
you
is he
talking
going to be
about?
around?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
so where do you
He's-
stop at the
He's
on
got
the Billboard?
yeah. He's
Top
got
10?
he's got a top 20.
If he's in top
You know what
20,
I'm saying?
you stop at top
Nah,
10.
but so like you could
he
be
contradicted
No,
himself.
No. If you're not going to stick around for a while, or if you're not,
How do you know
making paper,
that? He's
I'm
got
not gonna
one
listen to
song
you.
that's out.
All right, I'll listen to him when he's making paper.
So you wait for him to get.
If you're not booming, I'm not listening.
You
to
wait
him.
for him to get there. You don't care about the like.
No, he
when
wait-
they're
he waits-
getting
I don't care.
there.
He waits for
Okay.
everyone else to tell him like, yo, he is real fire.
So you like a
Yeah, okay.
So you-
I want to know when he's good.
So you're basically like a
a fair
like
weather
a
fan.
hype beast type of
He's very hype beast.
music fan. Like you wait
Yeah.
till they're big and popping, and then you're like, oh, I fuck with him.
But he didn't always used to be like that. That's the thing.
Nah, I'm just like that.
Now,
So I'll ask you
always
this.
been like
I'll
that. No, you
ask
have
you
not.
this then.
Who does
no,
what?
you used to actually check for music.
Well,
So I
yeah,
ask you this: why are you that way? Why are you that way? Like, why don't you
Because
just?
it's too easy to get music.
Yeah, it's too easy to get music. So I only want to listen to what I want to listen to now.
No, my question is, why don't you like
Oh, because-
non-Billboard artists?
Oh, I just don't. I don't respect non-Billboard artists. I mean, y'all asked. I'm just saying.
So if they if they
so-
have good music, like you just don't care.
My thing is, if they had good music, they would be on the billboards and they would be making money.
But some people are just starting. So like
That's fine.
let's say there's
Eventually
a new
you're gonna get to the billboard.
so let's say that there's a new artist and he drops his first debut album and it's fire. But he's just
like Kendrick Lamar.
but he's still not like
I
at
listen to
that
Kendrick
notoriety yet. Will you listen to it or you just
No, I
like
listened to it. I popped it in.
I know what happened to him. He became a victim of the streaming era.
I'm not.
He's a
Listening to you.
he's a
I'm just not listening to you. If
no.
you're not
He's
good.
he's a stream whore. So like it's easy for him to just
They
click
call
his
me a whore.
click his phone and he wants to hear this bloop and then it pops on. You remember when you had to flip through a whole bunch of fucking booklets to actually like hear a song that you wanted
But
to
see,
hear?
I still don't agree with that though because
Back then, I was still only playing Lil Wayne.
Well, see,
I had
that-
some Fat Joe in there.
and see that's my point. Even
but
if
you
you're
liked Lil Wayne before he was a Billboard guy.
No, he was a Billboard dude when I was listening to him.
No,
I
he
didn't.
wasn't.
I didn't know about Lil Wayne until I moved down
You
here.
all right? And you liked Carter One, right?
Yes.
Yes, he was not a Billboard guy at
The
Carter
Block
One.
is Hot wasn't on the billboards.
Maybe like 99.
Nah, don't do this. Don't do this.
It may have been like
Don't do this.
it may have been the low 90s, but he
I
wasn't.
don't keep up with Billboard,
He
so
wasn't.
I don't know.
Lights Out and The Block is Hot was not like at the top of the charts.
Nigga, everywhere I went, somebody was singing "The Block is Hot."
Yes,
and doing
because
the beat on the lunch
because
table.
it had a great impact, but it doesn't mean that it was at the top of the charts.
Well,
The charts is popular music.
well, my only argument is if you're not making money or on the billboards, then you're not worth it to me.
That's
stupid.
an interesting take. It doesn't make sense to me because I'm of the belief.
It doesn't make sense to you
I
because
don't
it doesn't
really-
make sense.
Yeah, because I don't care about how
Any
much.
great that you know was on the billboards and was making money.
No, I understand.
Eventually,
No, I
yes.
understand what you're saying, but I don't let that affect what I listen to.
Oh, no, that's
like
why
I just
I
listen to good music.
I get that I pass up a lot of like good music.
Yeah, because there's artists who are at the top of the billboards. I listen to them if I like the music, and there's people at the bottom not even on the billboards.
Exactly.
As long as the music's good,
no, that's,
I'll
that's
listen
fair.
to it.
There's
So-
plenty of artists that I will listen to myself, but I don't call them good. Like I just like them. Like Fraser Boy. Like Fraser Boy. I bought Fraser Boy's whole first
Dre
CD,
be lying,
but
dog.
I don't think he's good. I think like I
Dre
like
be
his music.
lying, dog.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Yo, Fraser Boy's better."
Your
than-
But you
favorite
think he's good if you like his music.
Your
No, I
favorite
just
band,
like his
your
music.
favorite band is the Main. They ain't never been on the Billboard,
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're great.
but you listen to their music. That's
Yes, I
that's
listen
what
to
you're
them.
saying.
Yes, I listen
So you're
to them.
But why
contradicting
can't
yourself.
they be good artists?
No. He's contradicting himself because he'll say,
'Cause
"I
they're
don't,
not making
I don't,
money,
I don't
and they're
listen."
not on the billboards.
Hold on. But you
But they
said
make good
no.
music
Hold
to
on.
you.
To
Time
me,
out.
not to the masses.
Time out. He said, "I won't listen to you if you ain't on the billboards." But your favorite band has never been on the billboards.
Yes, correct.
But you listen to them,
Yes.
so you're contradicting yourself.
No, I have certain music that I like, but I'm not going to respect you unless you're on the billboards and making money.
But you respect them. You buy their music. You go to their shows.
Okay, Here's
They're not on the
here's my
billboards.
argument. No, here's my argument.
Keep it consistent,
Here's
dog.
my argument.
Y'all niggas don't keep it consistent. Sorry,
My
sorry,
favorite
cussing.
band-
Y'all don't keep it
My
consistent.
favorite band is The Main. Do I think The Main is the greatest band of all time? No, because they're not making money and they're not on the billboards.
Okay, yes, and I agree with you on that because they kind of butt.
Okay.
But that's not what you said. You said I don't listen to it if it's not on the billboard.
Yeah.
They're not on the billboard, so they should not be your favorite band.
They're not on the billboard anymore. They were.
No, they were never.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
Everything I asked for was on
No,
the billboard.
the main
Taking Back Sunday used to be on the billboard.
the main has never been at the top of the charts. Let's keep it real.
They've been on the billboard though.
Maybe the low 90s, but they've never been at the top of the
That's
charts.
fine. They were on it.
They've never been at the top of the charts, right?
talk.
You're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
If you're not on the billboards, I'm not checking you out, dog. Unless
Okay,
I
so
stumble upon
here's
you
a-
myself and
so
I
here's
still
a-
happen to like
so
it.
here's-
Strange dude, man.
Hold on, so here's another contradiction.
Like,
no. I'm
If
on a
tells
roll.
me-
I'm on a
if I
roll.
didn't
I'm
know
on a
the
roll.
Main, if I didn't know the Main and he told me to listen to the Main, I'll be like, yo, fuck out of here.
So all right, so here's another contradiction. You said, "Yo, I'm not listening to NBA YoungBoy. He ain't on the charts, but he's actually been on the charts."
That's fine. I still think he's doo-doo.
That's fine. That's not what you said. You said I won't listen to him because he's not on the charts, but he's actually been on the charts.
But I still don't listen to him. You can be
But
on
that's-
the charts.
So
and that
so
doesn't
if
mean
you
I'm listening.
so if you hadn't discovered them yourself and somebody recommended them to you,
Yeah.
so
like,
you wouldn't even
nah.
give the song a listen.
Nah. I don't feel like
He's just a
Hey,
big
your
walking
ears,
contradiction.
your ears are
dog.
just missing so
No,
much.
I'm not. But just
Yes,
yeah,
you
no,
are.
I am missing a lot. But that's okay with me because I have music that I like.
Nah.
Like
Sound like
not
a
gonna
fraud.
listen to NBA YoungBoy.
No, you just sound like a fraud.
I'm not gonna listen to NBA
Because
YoungBoy.
you're literally saying one thing and then you do one thing and
No,
then
I'm
you're
not. Just
yes you
because-
are.
Just because you're on the billboards doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to you. But
that's what
if
you said.
But if you are not on the billboards and making money, I'm not gonna listen to you.
But
It
that's
makes total
literally
sense.
what
Cardi
you said.
B's on the billboards. Perfect.
Facts.
I don't listen to her.
But she's
I
fire.
respect her.
She's
Because she's on the
fire.
billboards and she's making money. I make sense, dog.
But that's not what you said.
That's what I'm saying.
You literally said the other day.
Everything I'm saying makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Because
it does.
the other day, and Deshaun is my witness. I said, "Damn, yo, this young boy just dropped, and this is fire." And Dre said, he ain't on the.
I'll let
he
the
ain't
charts
on the,
talk.
I'll let the charts talk. He ain't on the billboards, and I'm like,
Yeah, he
yeah,
ain't been on
actually,
there long enough.
he has been on the billboards.
He ain't been on there long enough.
So you're
How long
frauding.
they got to be on there?
So you're frauding there.
I would say like
Get the
3 to 5 years.
Get the
So they got to be on the chart 3 to 5 years.
That's why I don't listen to Cardi B.
Hey, he might be dead within 3 years.
That's fine.
most artists don't even have a 3 to 5 year like career span. Like
Yeah.
you sound stupid.
The greats don't.
So now you're just making up shit as you go. Like that's literally what you're doing. Like you're literally just making up shit as you
My
go.
first direct statement was
No, this topic
No,
is fire.
Where you guys are
I
getting
got you.
confused.
I got you in the spin cycle.
No,
Hey, Dre good
Yes,
at
I do.
freestyling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, he all off the top of
Yeah,
the
you
dome
should
with
be a
this
battle
shit.
rapper, dog. Because you coming all off
Where
the
you
dome
guys
with this
got me
shit.
confused at is
No, we don't.
No.
We got you figured out.
I say I don't respect you unless you are making money or you are on the charts.
No, we got that.
But what you guys
That has
also
nothing
don't
to do with
understand was
your other statement.
You guys are thinking, okay, Dre listens to everything on the charts. No, I don't. Just because you are on the charts doesn't mean that I'm going to listen to you.
That's not what you said.
That makes total sense.
Yes, that does make
I'm
sense.
only going to watch
But
good
that's-
NBA teams.
But that's not what
that
you
doesn't mean
said.
I'm going to watch Golden State.
No,
That
that
means I want to watch Cleveland.
no. What you're saying,
I'm going to watch who I want to watch.
what you're saying right now makes perfect sense. But that's not what you said.
That is what I said. That's
No,
what
it's
I've said all along.
No, it's not.
I can't stand this nigga.
No, that's not what you said though. You said when he gets on the charts, then come holla at
No,
me.
I actually said I'll let the charts talk.
And
I remember that.
And he's on the charts, so we hollered at you.
Well, now he's saying you have to be on the charts for 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like,
The needle keeps shifting.
you know what I mean?
It does.
No, you just got caught.
don't let him do this
You
to
got
you.
caught in your shit. It doesn't make sense.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm only going to listen to what I want to listen to, so it really doesn't matter.
So say that.
Okay, I'm only going to listen to what I want to listen to.
But you're not gonna
I respect that.
But you're not gonna tell me, yo, I'm not gonna listen to this
I
artist because they're not on
respect
the
you
charts.
saying. I
when
respect you saying you're gonna listen to what I want.
Yeah.
But don't give me this bullshit reason
of the
on,
charts.
on
You know
why
what I'm
you
saying?
don't listen to
Oh,
people.
I mean, the charts is the reason.
Your favorite musicians don't even chart. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know. That's my favorite musician.
Yeah, they don't chart.
That doesn't mean they're great.
They don't chart.
Yeah, they don't.
So by your standards, you shouldn't.
They're
be
not.
listening to
No,
them.
by my standards, they're not great.
No, by your standards, you shouldn't listen to
my
them.
standards.
You shouldn't give them a chance because they don't chart.
No, I
That's
stumbled
that's
upon
exactly what he said,
them. I
right?
stumbled upon them.
This is a good one.
You stumble upon
I
them.
stumbled upon
No,
them.
this is a good one because he got caught on it.
All right, so who are your favorite artists?
Me, I have a couple. I mean, obviously, the standard. Everyone likes Drake. I mean, that's
Not everybody likes Drake.
for the most part. I mean, if you like music, you
But
should
yeah,
like
because he's a
Drake.
great.
I don't go by charts. Whatever my ears like, that's my favorite artist. Like right now, being honest, my favorite artist probably right now are Drake and Young Thug.
Ugh.
Straight up.
Ugh.
I
like-
love both of their music. Scorpion still getting played every
Scorpion
single
still is
day.
Well, Scorpion doesn't get played every day. in my
Scorpion's
world.
actually not getting as many spins as I thought it would get.
Let's keep it real. Scorpion was not all that. And side A is good.
It doesn't
but,
catch my
But you can put side B in rice.
I don't play Scorpion all the way through. I think I honestly I listen to probably about
am
4
I
songs.
fronting on that?
I
Side
listen
B.
to about 4 to 5 songs on Scorpion. Nonstop, Elevate,
They,
Emotion, Emotionless,
Can I speak on
Can't
something?
Take a Joke, and then That's How You Feel.
Nah, so we go.
oh, the one with the what's that?
We're just
what's
gonna
that
ignore
fucking
the
game?
fact that 40 is getting soft.
or maybe he's dying. I'm just keeping it 100.
Oh, maybe.
Hey, get well soon, 40.
Hey, I love you. 40.
I know you listening. Get well soon.
But man, back in the day, 40 would have told Drake to get back in the booth and do that shit over again. He's letting him put out Dookie.
I do agree, but I also think once you reach a pinnacle, you get comfortable. You don't have to put. Once you learn that people are gonna love you regardless, and you're gonna sell regardless, you don't have to put out
that
top
only-
quality.
yeah, but that
because
only-
the fans are still gonna bum.
But that
rush.
only works for so long because we've seen this with everybody that we've all
yeah,
loved.
then he's just gonna retire.
Is that true though?
Yes.
Kanye's been putting out trash for some time
And we
now,
still go
and
get
he
it.
Still gets top record sales because they just have to listen to Kanye,
No.
even if it's just to disrespect him.
Kanye is different. What Kanye has figured out is I can come out with some controversy and I can sell my music. So he sells his music differently than a lot of artists that we truly love. Like look at Lil Wayne. We all loved Lil Wayne at one point in time. Lil Wayne was probably revered as one of the best of all time in our eyes at one point in time.
Yeah.
If Lil Wayne was to put out a new song right now, we'd be like, fart on that. Get that out of here. Nobody wants to hear that. Eminem just dropped a surprise album. Most people are like, I don't want to hear that. Get that shit out of here.
I think, well, okay, I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. But
Kanye just sells his music better.
Especially with Eminem.
Better drug dealer.
With Eminem and Lil Wayne, their quality has decreased so much. Drake's to me hasn't.
Yeah,
he might have lost a step, but he hasn't decreased that much. Ever since Lil Wayne has been Lil Tunechi, it's been terrible. His music's been terrible.
No, because he had some hits when he was Tunechi.
I think people still want more out of Kanye. I don't think Kanye gave the people enough. Like Eminem gave me enough. I'm good with Eminem.
I think Kanye
Lil Wayne gave me enough.
I think what happened with Kanye.
I think Kanye gave us enough.
I think what happened with Kanye is Kanye. People still remember the College Dropout and those first 3 albums so much.
4.
That 4
Actually,
albums
5.
so much.
Actually, he gave us 5 great albums.
I'm just gonna stick. I'm gonna stick with the first 3.
No,
people want those so much that they're like, they
those
just keep up hope.
Favorite.
They keep up hope that Kanye's gonna be back to the old Kanye, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's fine. No, I see what you're saying there.
But I wonder
but
why,
Lil
why
Wayne
just go back.
Lil Wayne gave me 3 great albums and 6 great mixtapes, and we think he's dead now.
No, he just gave us enough.
So-
He just gave us enough. We don't
You
need
think
any
so?
more from
I
him.
don't know.
I don't think I don't want any.
I
don't
could still
want
listen
anything,
to Wayne if he was still putting out heat.
but like he doesn't.
But he's not.
But we don't need it.
Like
I
put
don't
out
need anything from
put
him.
out mixtapes like that first No Ceilings.
He did. We just don't want to hear it no more. I think Dre is right on that. Like we just really don't want to hear it no more.
I don't know, man.
There's only so many
If
times
he-
you
if
can
he
tell me
still
you're
came
in
out with
some
something
sort
like
of
no ceiling.
Okay, so then what's the difference between Wayne and Kanye? Why do we still want to hear Kanye?
I think Kanye fell off different.
I'll tell you.
He like fell off. Like Lil Wayne didn't like he fizzled out.
You guys are making my point. Kanye sells his music better. He's a better drug dealer.
But I don't get that. Explain that to me. How does he sell his music better?
He comes out anytime Kanye wants to sell us something, he comes out with some controversy. He makes some sort of noise. He gets us listening to him. Where we're like, oh man, Kanye is talking again. Kanye is talking. Before he was on this whole good music
He makes
rollout.
news before he drops.
Yeah,
it.
on this whole good music rollout bullshit. We weren't checking for Kanye for nothing.
So
And
why
then-
does that make us want to listen to the music though? Like, is it
Because
just
we
that
think
he's
he's gonna say something that we want to hear. Like when he was coming out with his whole like, oh, I'm all for Trumpito, Magna, make it great again. I got the hat on and all that. We're like, yo, this dude wilding right now. So
we
hold on.
listen just for the show.
So we want to hear like
Yeah.
in the music if something is gonna like maybe he's gonna reel it back in. There's got to be some reason why he's doing this because he's always trained us to listen to his music that way. When we first got introduced to Kanye through The Wire, he was talking some real shit. College Dropout, we were all relating to that, even though some of us weren't even in college. It was like, damn, like he dropped out of college, he did this, blah blah blah. He came back with late registration. Even when he was like going through a heartbreak, he was like, damn, he dropped In the Night I Hear Him Talk. Like he's always dropped something for us to appreciate. And so
now he's not.
And so I feel like now it's just like with each project he's putting out, it's like, yo, Kanye, you wildin'. This is not why we like you. Like you out here because he's
So how many
done.
times does he have to do this before we stop listening?
In the streaming age, I don't think it's ever
Because
as long as he's
I
doing
think,
it.
I
it's
think
just
the
gonna work.
general consensus, and I disagree, but the general consensus is
done.
that his last 3 albums have been trash.
Well, what's
I
the last 3?
personally,
What's the last 3?
I don't know.
The Life of Pablo,
Dookie Meat,
Yay that he just dropped,
Trash
and
Ass.
then
Yeezus.
Oh,
Stink Bomb.
Yes.
Me personally, I actually like The Life of Pablo because the production on it was crazy.
But to be fair, those were all 3 fucking big diarrheas. But
Why do we still listen?
The one before that is probably arguably his best album.
Okay, but we're on 3 trash albums now. How many more before we say Kanye is done?
Because
how many?
That's
how
enough.
Many,
because
how many before we bury him?
Time out. Because My Dark Twisted Fantasy was so good, and probably anybody can argue that that's one of the best albums he's ever put out. We're still giving him. We're like, oh, he can still do it. He can still do it.
That was so long ago.
No, it wasn't. It was 2012, 2013. It wasn't that long ago.
So here's
Yes,
my
I graduated college.
So here's my question on why. Here's my question on why.
I'm pulling for you, Kanye. I'm pulling for you, Yeezy.
Okay, so here's my
Send
question.
me some Yeezys.
I was in my cap and gown, dog.
And let me pull it up. Hold on. Let me pull it up first. But here's my question on why is this so different for Kanye? And here's why I'm going to say that.
Because we love Kanye.
No,
we
hold on.
Oh, Kanye. That's what he said.
I want the titter.
I feel you, but here, I'm going to bring you up an example. Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Facts.
So,
hold on. While you're pulling that up, I'll tell you what's the difference between why we still want something from him versus what we still want from Wayne.
So,
Lil Wayne has told us he's some sort of type of shit, or he's in some sort of building for like 6 years. And like after a while, we're like, dog, we're tired of that. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you're in the building, like fucking.
But how come we don't give Wayne a break? Because maybe he's putting out trash because he doesn't want to give Baby any quality. The guy who he's been in a battle with
that's his
from the
problem.
longest. So here's my issue.
I don't care about that shit.
Here's my
I want the
issue.
music.
Here's my issue with why we keep giving Kanye chances. He's on trash album number 3 to the general public, right? And we still haven't given up on him. We still listening. We'll probably listen to the 4th trash album that he puts out.
No, we will.
But why have we?
I'm definitely going to listen to the 4th one.
Why have we given up on somebody like 50? We gave up on 50 after the second one.
Bro, because 50 was never good.
He just had a first Heat album. That's it.
Yeah,
because that second
So
album
you didn't like the Massacre?
The
Massacre was good.
No, I love the Massacre.
Okay,
he went pop.
I did.
Real
and then he
fast.
dropped up. Then he dropped Curtis.
He went
No.
pop.
He dropped
See,
Before I Self-Destruct. We
but
gave
see,
up on him by then.
But 50, like when he introduced himself to us, I'm sorry, I take that back when I said 50 was never good, because 50 was really fire.
On his first album.
Yeah, in the second. I apologize.
The
for that.
Massacre too.
But when
He went too pop.
But when he started coming out with, hey yo, I'm on no technology, we're like, yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. You're the same dude that made.
Must show me how you do.
You know what I'm saying?
It.
You made Many Men. Wish death upon me, blood in my eyes, dog, and
I don't know, man. I think it's time.
I didn't want to hear you talk about.
It's
fucking
time to bury Kanye.
technology.
Man. He got too many chances.
Oh,
it's time to bury him.
bury Kanye.
He on trash number 3. We can't keep
arguing with you.
doing this.
Oh no, it's definitely time to put the nail in the coffin.
Can't
Kanye.
keep doing this.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
let's
I
bury.
agree.
We burying Kanye.
I agree with you on that, but I feel like he should actually get a little bit more leeway than the rest of the guys.
That's only because we want more from him, because he didn't finish his job.
No, he did finish his.
He didn't finish the job.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy is like the best album I've ever heard in my life. So I think he finished the job to me.
Then stop looking for more. I
still think he could be great.
Those
though.
last
Like,
3 CDs that
that
you
shit is-
mentioned, I didn't listen to at all.
Well, I listened to The Life of Pablo, but I've always liked that different side of
Why?
Kanye. Hold on, no, listen to me. I like some of those songs. He's not rapping on them, but the production alone,
It's fire.
and I love
He's
beats
still-
too.
yeah, he's
so
still really
there's
good at producing,
If,
yes.
if you have a good beat, it can take me out, man.
Yeah.
Even if the bars are like,
But even so, then like on the Life of Pablo, when Chance delivered that great sermon, and then Kanye came in and talked about getting bleach on his T-shirt from, like, I was like, come on, man.
But I still like the
Come on,
song.
man.
Like I think it was like
Dookie meat.
3,000 Wolves on there or something. Like the Kanye's still just a master of production.
What album was Blood on the Leaves on?
That was Jesus.
Okay, I think that's the last I've listened to from him.
Yeah, and then this last one he put out, man. Come on, man. Bloopity bloop. Poopity
That wasn't on there.
Nah,
It was.
That
No,
on
it
the
was
shit with
not.
Him and Cuddy.
No, it was not. That was not
So
on there.
what was it? What was
that was
the-
a Lucy.
Oh, it's just the bloopity poopity.
Scoopy dee poop. Yeah, that was a Lucy.
No, and then he was on.
Yikes.
Pusha
Yikes
T's.
is-
He was on Pusha T's album, and he was on a song. And he was like whoop, whoop-de whoop.
Yeah, that was him trolling.
I was like, come on, man.
He
Like,
was
I don't
trolling.
know what's wrong with
But
him.
he actually had a great verse on Tiana
I
Taylor's album.
I haven't heard anything from Pusha T in a minute either.
Ooh, we can get into that for the last segment.
Ooh.
We'll be right back. Yeah. All
right, y'all, we back. We was talking about Pusha T, or we was gonna talk about Pusha T, but I actually think we should save that.
We'll save it. We'll save it.
Yeah, we'll
Because-
definitely get
because I
back
really
to
want to
that.
talk about how far gone he is.
Did he work on Kid See Ghost because he turned into a duppy?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Well, Drake turned into a duppy, and he told him too. The nerve of him.
He did.
But yeah, we'll get into that on the next one because I got a lot to speak about on that. Like he delivered the tea and then he came back and was like, everybody was like, if I got here, he had to cancel his tour and all that. Caught a L.
I
Wait,
feel
who
you.
who canceled his tour?
Sealy braids.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, Pusha T.
Hey, well, before we end this, I want to say shout out to B. She couldn't make it today. She had some school and stuff going on.
Yeah,
So
shout out to B.
Shout out to B.
The fourth member, but Kels, bring us out, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead. If you follow us on YouTube, go ahead and hit the description. You can get all the audio episodes under there.
Why you drop your voice all baby like? You know,
Because,
Like he Keith Sweat or
He was
something.
Yo,
Hey, yeah, you can follow us on YouTube.
Hey, this is the Kels Quiet Storm portion of the podcast. You did. So yeah, you can go ahead, hit the description. You can follow us. You can get all the audio from there. If you're on SoundCloud, go ahead and click on all the old episodes. Follow us on that. Go ahead and listen. Yo, shout out today, full-time member now.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We updated the Instagram. We updated the Twitter and all that. You dig?
we got check out the new headshots we got too. Little cartoon.
Facts. Shout out to
Yeah,
Alex.
They getting that done.
Shout out to Alex, always, behind the scenes producing, getting it in, getting it lit for
Yes,
us.
sir.
Hey, where's Spencer at? Oh man.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Gotta make business decisions, man.
You're fired.
Sometimes you gotta make business decisions, man.
love you, Spence. Continue listening, continue following. Hey, we about to get back right too. So
Yeah, we're gonna come back, man. We're gonna
Yeah.
come back in full force. We're gonna get this thing
and
up
I always
running.
said I want the revolution to be televised.
It will
The
be.
revolution has to be televised. So yeah, shout out. Keep following us. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BuzzCityKels. You can follow Dre at HugoBuzzin.
Yeah.
Follow me at Filter with an underscore at the end.
Yeah, you can follow B at Beeeutiful with 3 E's. I think on Twitter is with the underscore. You can follow Alex at Poppy. Was it Phoenix Poppy?
Papi queso. Eat a papi queso.
Yo, but keep staying tuned. Yeah.